Hey everyone, welcome in to Edie's Attic. My name is Jenny, and it is Saturday night. It is a little bit after 10 o'clock, and I was led to sitting down and filming really quick and putting together a mini energy read. Um, I've been feeling a lot of pull with my own emotions and a lot of thought and consideration is going into my next steps on my journey and how I want to approach my gifts and my contributions to the collective, to the people in my life, to my family and friends, myself. And I don't have all the answers yet. Sometimes I can get into the headspace of like overthinking things and being very, I don't want to say calculated, because I'm not being calculated, but just very organized. Kind of like a business plan or a life plan or 5-year plan. Where do I picture myself in 5 years, 10 years? What are the goals that I'm setting for myself? And what are the steps that I need to do to get there? And I just actually had a talk with someone about this the other day. How I know some people in my life that are even more intense when it comes to planning their lives, that when something doesn't go according to their plan, it's devastating. They don't know how to bounce back. They don't know how to adjust themselves and flow with it because it doesn't line up with the next step on their list of things to accomplish or how it's going to like pile on each other. So like I'm taking note of it within myself and how structured I've been and how I make plans for myself like on a day to day. And 3 days a week I do a reading. And on those 3 days a week I make sure that I'm in my office, like in my desk, facing the camera, ready to go. I've done the due diligence, I've meditated, I've channeled, and I've put the information out there. And it's become, for me, a little redundant. I enjoy doing what I do. I enjoy putting messages out there for the collective. And most importantly, I really love inspiring other people. I love helping people see their worth and their value. And when someone comes back to me and tells me that they've, changed the way that they view themselves or decided to, embark on a new journey or regain their self esteem or their confidence, that to me is like literally the greatest feeling in the world, the greatest gift to know that maybe I had helped someone along their journey. So for me, this isn't the part that is feeling redundant, but it's the structured nature of it and how I'm so like strict with my time schedules that I am trying my best because I've always been this way. I realize that I have to let go and be a little more spontaneous and go with the flow. And if it's calling me and I feel led, I'm just gonna do it. And sometimes that means I might not be right here. I might be in my garden. I might be at the gym. I might be in my car. I don't know. But I'm not going to worry so much about where I'm at to give you the message. It's more so just getting it out to you when I feel led, when I feel called. So I am in my office. I did sit down. I pulled 4 cards so far. And the first card I got out is balance is key, which is funny because it's exactly what I know I'm trying to do is find my balance. And I think that's why I always stuck to a strict schedule, is because I have so many different layers to my life. I wear so many hats in my personal life that in order to show up for every area and give it my all, I need to make sure that I make the proper time for it. But here's the part with the balance is key and making these strict schedules in order to show up everywhere. For instance, and this is relatable, I'm trying to make this relatable for you with my own personal experience. For instance, say I have scheduled to go to the gym. So I'm at the gym, but my mind is focused on the next 3 hours that follow my gym schedule and the things that I have to do and the list I have to check off and the chores I have to attend to. So I'm on, say, the treadmill, typing away on my phone, making lists, putting my times on there, seeing, okay, I'm going to do this at this time, this at this time, this at this time. And guess what? I missed the activity. Yeah, I was walking or running or, hiking uphill or whatever, but I wasn't actually mentally there to do it. So it's like this feeling of your body's in the motion of doing the things that you set out for it, but your heart and your mind aren't there. So is that really balance? Maybe logistically, physically, maybe we're in the spots that we need to be as we write them out. But is our energy there? Are we 100% invested in whatever it is that we're doing in the moment if we are thinking about the next thing that we have to do? And to me, that's not balance. I feel like balance is energetically speaking, not just physically in the 3D. So I feel like there is a call for this collective to put this in our focus right now, to pay attention to where our mind drifts to, where our heart is pulling us to at certain points of our day, and being okay with the fact that if it doesn't line up with what we had planned, and sometimes it's okay. It's okay to change course. It's okay to switch it up a little bit and to be led by our intuition and by our heart and lead by our feelings and let us, move accordingly the way our bodies and spirits want to. Like I felt called to sit down here right now. This isn't what I had planned. I had planned to do laundry at 10 o'clock at night, but my spirit wanted me to sit here and do this instead. And I think because partly there's someone out there that needs to hear this message too. Next card we have out is Be the Hero in Your Story. No one's coming to save you, is what I'm hearing. And it's not negative, because the thing is that the one that's going to save you, the one that's going to teach you and help you heal and help you achieve everything that you have set in your heart is yourself. Yourself alone. You have to be like legit your biggest fan, your biggest supporter, the one that motivates you to show up and be your best and do your best, the one that consoles you when maybe you haven't delivered your best self to a situation. You have to learn yourself, understand yourself, connect with yourself, nurture yourself. You have to be the hero in your story. The only one that's going to save you from your own choices is you, by choosing to do different. You have to step up for yourself. Be the hero in your story. Don't let someone else come in and be the hero for your story. Don't let someone else come in and take the credit for that. You want to take the credit for that, for you, for how your life plays out, for how everything that you've done to this point, and then all the flowers you receive solely because you got yourself there. You did it for you. We also have tithing and prayer. You're being asked to tithe right now. And tithing doesn't necessarily have to mean like physical, monetary, like exchange. Tithing is giving back. It's giving a part of what you've earned or part of your abundance back. It's like paying the energy forward. So tithing can be also very physical. It can be a gesture. It can be your labor, your service. It can be listening to a friend and giving them your comfort and your support. It could be taking care of someone when they're sick, or an animal or a pet. It could be cleaning up your neighborhood and picking up the trash and just taking a walk and picking up the litter along the way. There's so many different ways that you can put your energy out there into the universe towards humanity and towards the collective by giving a part of yourself, a part of your energy that helps the world, that helps the collective, that helps people around you. So, yes, money is an exchange that you can do as far as tithing, but typically anything that you have that you can give a part of in order to help the collective is considered tithing. And prayer. The prayer part has been so heavy on my mind this past week. I keep hearing my spirit team tell me to slow down and sit and talk to them. Spend time with us. Don't forget that we're here. Don't forget that we're your friends. We're your companions. We're your team. We love you. Make time for us too. We would like to teach you a few things. So for someone out there, and I feel for many actually in this collective of people, you're being asked to take time to pray and to sit with spirit and to let your feelings out. Open up. Talk to them. And that was really ironic with my dogs barking right at that time when I said talk to them. Does anyone ever feel like dogs or pets, cats, like our little companions, are like angels in disguise? They're like our little protector angels. I know they can be a handful sometimes, but something always like leads me to thinking that maybe they're like angels watching us, like our protectors. But that's just something else that I think about a lot. But yeah, sit with your spirit team. Give it to them. Tell them how it is. Open up. Be vulnerable. Because I feel like for many of us, we don't know who we can open up to. We worry about being judged or people looking at us funny for some of the things that maybe we worry about or think about, but they won't. And it'll feel good. It'll be like a release just to get that stuff like out of your system and off your chest. Get that energy out of you. I'm hearing like light a candle, make it like relaxing. Have a drink next to you, a glass of water or something, and just sit and talk and allow them to communicate with you. Allow them to inspire you, to console you, to nurture you, to be there for you. The last card I got out was Karma Time. I feel like I know I've spoken about this before, but if you haven't heard this in any of my videos, I'm going to kind of just recap again. I feel like with this card, karma doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing. Depends on what you've been putting out into the universe. What kind of energy have you been giving to others and to yourself? How is your perception on life and situations? If you've been doing the work and you've been noticing yourself elevating and looking at things from a higher perspective, certain things that you would have deemed bad karma prior to this, you're now looking at as a lesson. And for some of you, you're going to be getting good karma. Good things are going to be coming back into your life and into your universe just because of all the stuff that you've been doing in your life for other people and for yourself. And if you haven't, and you've been putting out a lot of negative energy and a lot of negative frequencies, and you've been moving in, shady ways or hurtful ways, then the karma that you're going to receive is going to be of the same nature. It's going to feel negative. It's going to feel hurtful, painful. It's going to be teaching you lessons that you need to learn. It will teach you what you did and how you moved and what not to do in the future and how to work through it better. So there's some kind of karma coming for this collective, and however it comes in is going to reflect exactly what was put out into the universe. What goes around comes around. What you send out comes right back to you. We also have, that's been staring at me at the top of the deck, John the Revelator. So when I wrote this card initially, it was regarding a song. I picked it up from that series, Sons of Anarchy, when it was really popular on FX. But John the Revelator speaks of John in the Bible and his stories and the things that he wrote of and his accounts of everything that maybe he had witnessed and put it all onto paper. And he had revelations and deep understanding of like what was happening in his world with the people around him and connecting the dots. I'm feeling like there's someone here that needs to start writing, someone that needs to start journaling and keeping records of their experiences, their life story, the things that they have gone through, the trials, the tribulations, the epiphanies, the revelations, the downloads, the messages, all of it. Many of you are being called to writing and documenting the things that you have gone through up to this point and to sharing it with the collective. So it may not even be just writing it down, but even like verbal stories, like creating a YouTube or a channel or a blog or a vlog, something where you can share these experiences with others so others can relate, connect, and like gain some kind of wisdom from it, some kind of understanding, or even connect with you. Because by you sharing your experiences, other people may jump in and say, I've experienced that too. And then you guys can connect and you'll have some kind of support. And you'll be able to learn as well by bouncing your stories off one another. Or even if you did do like a vlog and people commented and wrote, personal experiences in the comments that were relatable to what you shared, you may be able to learn from your viewers. There's something about being vulnerable enough and exposing yourself enough to share some of your hardest trials or some of your deepest, most spiritual experiences with the collective of people that are around you and allowing them to understand you at a deeper level and to relating with you and connecting with you in that way. And I feel like this might even be a call for myself because there's a lot I hold back on. There's a lot that I've experienced in my life. So many stories, spiritual happenings, hauntings, near death experiences, um, different ailments and diseases, and certain things that, like angels in disguise, and like defeating death multiple times where I didn't even know how I got through something. There's so much that I would like to also put out there that I think people might relate with. So maybe this is even a message for me, obviously, to start putting out more content that touches like my core on a deeper level. So that is for some of you. But anyways, that is your quick little mini message for Saturday night. Um, just something the Spirit wanted to get out. Don't forget to tithe and pray, give back, send good energy out, and pray and sit with Spirit. That's like the most important message out of all of this, I believe, that they wanted to get to you tonight. So I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. And if it did, please like and comment and subscribe. All right. Bye, guys.